And hello, and welcome back to Granny's Kitchen. Granny's Kitchen, Granny's Kitchen. How's everybody doing today? We are going to be making pizza for supper. So what we will need to do is make a pizza crust. Now let's get going. We have 12 egg whites that you are going to want to mix until they are very stiff. We also have in here 1 teaspoon of yeast, instant yeast I use, 1 tablespoon of monk fruit, 1 teaspoon or a half a teaspoon of cream of tartar, also a half a teaspoon of inulin powder is just to activate the yeast and give it more flavor. We are going to want to put that in this bowl with the egg whites and mix it up until we have very stiff peaks. Then you are going to want to turn that off and add your 1/4 cup of egg white powder, which I have in here. And then you will want to add to that, after 10 seconds of beating, you'll want to add 3 tablespoons of buttermilk powder, 2 tablespoons of butter powder, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Now to this over here, you will want to also add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I threw my teaspoon thing away. So let's use this little one. All right. So let us start beating up. You want to add this, just sprinkle it around. Ta-da. Like that. Turn it on and let it go for. Put all the ingredients in. Now we want to turn it on and let it go for 5 minutes. Do that. And that's been like 5 minutes, so let's take a look. Oh yeah, that is what I am talking about right there. If I can get this off. So you want it nice and thick. Hardly comes off. Yes, excellent. We'll put that baby back on. And pop that down there. We're going to turn this on, put our egg white powder in and count to 10. Then we are going to put in our buttermilk, butter powder, and baking powder in there and count to 5. Make sure it's mixed up nice, and that will be it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should be good. Now we're going to pop this in there and count to 10 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's turn that off. All this stuff out. Just give it a stir, make sure it's mixed in there nice. Sometimes it doesn't get all the way in. Fold it in. You don't want it to totally collapse on you. I like the buttery flavor from the 2 tablespoons of butter powder that I put in. It is delicious. Okay, let's just put that on your little tray, your pizza pan. I like to put parchment paper on my pizza pans. There we go. Just spread that out. Make it nice and circular. Now it will rise a little bit in the oven, and it should fall when you bring it out without leaving it in the oven for a while. And if it doesn't fall enough for you, just take a spatula and push it down. So you're going to want to put this in the oven at 350 for at least 20 minutes and check on it. It might need a little bit more time, but you want it to be nice and golden brown. So let's just put this in the oven. It will fall, so it'll be perfect. If it doesn't fall enough for you, just take your spatula and push it all down. Hi everybody, while we're waiting for that pizza crust, we have a couple minutes. So let's get our pizza sauce ready for the crust. You're going to need 1 can of tomato sauce. Just gonna put that in there. You're also going to need 1 can of tomato paste, 6-ounce can. And if this is too much for 1 pizza for you, freeze it and take it out later when you want another pizza. That is what I do. This pizza sauce is quick, easy, and tastes delicious. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of oregano, 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic salt. I'm going to add just a little bit more there. And there we go. Now let's just stir this up, mix it in there really well, and bing bang boom, you have a tomato sauce for your pizza. You can add a sweetener if you like. I prefer not to. You can also go ahead and add some Parmesan cheese into this if you want. I am not going to because I put this on, then my Parmesan cheese on the. You're just going to want to make sure it's all nicely stirred together. Taste it, see if you need to add anything. I think it's pretty fantastic. We're going to set that aside until you are ready to put it on your pizza. On our pizza crust. So we are going to just check on our pizza crust and see how it is. It is doing nice. We're going to want to put it on our stone, or if you don't have a stone, that's fine. See how it's still puffy? It will actually fall to nice, but if you want to do this and make it a little thinner, then go right ahead. And there you are. It's a mess. Just going to take it off parchment paper and put it onto our stone. And we'll put it back in for 5 minutes. So just going to put the toppings on the pizza. Tonight I am making a bacon and ham pizza. So we are all ready for our toppings. First of all, we are going to be putting our tomato sauce. I'm going to put about half of it on. Just smush that around like so. So if you wanted to make this a little bit more low carb, just go with a white sauce on your pizza and you are more low carb. So we're going to put some Parmesan cheese on now and just sprinkle that all over your pizza. Then we're going to throw on our ham. This is my homemade ham. And it is absolutely fantastic. I wanted to use, and my husband wanted to have ham. And we also have my homemade bacon, which we're just gonna spread out all over. And bacon is just good on everything. And then we have our mozzarella cheese. I do buy big hunks of cheese and grate them myself because it is way cheaper than buying the bags. I just grate them with my food processor and it is done. I like to cook mine for about 30 minutes. Back to pull out our pizza. That is looking fantastic. I'm just gonna slice this baby up. And we are going to be eating some pizza. Hit like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you later. Ciao.
And we are just going to give this a try. Oh my God, that's so good.